and also Dustin. Welcome to all of you. If anyone has any questions at any point about what our guru is speaking about, please, speak up, leave a message, or you can verbally express. But just to summarize what our Gurudev, before we continue, just to summarize what our Gurudev's been speaking about, it's a very fine point, which I myself find very difficult to grasp. But funnily enough, in our reading this evening, we were reading from our friend Veer Chandra was reading from one of our guru's books, and he was speaking on exactly the same point. So it's interesting, again, here in this video, Guru is discussing the same point. And it's a very fine point, which as I said, I find difficult to understand. But that, ultimately, everything is consciousness. Because our Gurudev is making this point that the source of matter is actually spirit, consciousness. That matter is ultimately one form, one type of expression of consciousness. And so therefore, if our vision is properly adjusted, nothing is material, nothing is mundane. Everything is spiritual. But it's a very fine point, and it's important not to go. This is an idea that can be misconstrued, and perverted. It can be used as an excuse to, as a license to indulge the sensory plane, right? If it's taken to this far extreme. So it's quite a fine idea, and it's like PhD level, right? Like Gurudev, he mentioned in the beginning, actually, like everything is always moving. And he gave the example of a pillar. You'll say a pillar is solid, but after 100 years or so, 1,000 years, it will be starting to break apart, right? Because actually everything's always moving in this world. So, but what I was actually going on a slightly different idea here. It's like in school, initially you're taught there are gases, there are solids, there are liquids, right? But then at a higher level, you understand, as Gurudev is pointing out, there are no solids, right? So what I'm saying is that there are different levels of understanding. So in the beginning, we're told there's matter and there's consciousness, right? And it's important that we understand that, right? That we make a distinction between what is spiritual and what is material. But then once we've become established on that, and we're fully identifying with the spiritual conception, then we can come to this other lesson that, well, actually, everything is consciousness. Actually, nothing is material. So it's like an idea which can build upon like a strong spiritual platform. So, and then our Gurudev saying, he's giving this further example of when we go to the Holy Land, right? The Lord's, what we call the Dham in Sanskrit, the holy abode of the Lord's birth and divine play, pastimes, then it has its spiritual existence. But if we are identifying with matter and the material plane, we cannot see that spiritual form. But on the other hand, once we're enlightened on the spiritual side with spiritual vision, then it will be very clear to us. And so he's saying, like, when you go to the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya, you may see many dirty and awkward things and these thorny trees and so on. And another time when he was speaking about this, he said, you'll see the pig stool, so you're seeing, we're seeing all these things with material consciousness, but that land has its divine spiritual existence, which we can see if we are enlightened with spiritual consciousness. These two things are living, side by side. So it all depends on our vision, where our consciousness is located. And everything that we do will be a divine experience ultimately. Well, does anyone want to add any comments or has a question, or should we continue with the video? Okay, then we can continue. And also, sorry, some of you are joining and you're not familiar with who this is, I think. This is our beloved Guru, Srila Govinda Maharaj. He He traveled the world 24 times, spreading this message of divine love. And he was the foremost disciple and the successor of the founder of our mission, Srila Sridhar Maharaj.
We cannot see.
And they're part of the same spiritual family as Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON, who many of you are familiar with. So we consider actually these three, Srila Govinda Maharaj, who's here, Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON, and Sridhar Maharaj, these three we consider to be like, you know, in this modern age, like genuine saints in this line who we consider to have descended. They're not ordinary human beings, but they came from the eternal world, you know, as messiahs, so to speak, to help souls like ourselves. And you know, we, you know, myself, Veer Chandra here also, and other of our family here, Suvasini and Govinda Nandini, you know, we all Prema Sindhus may be disciples of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. But you know, we all had the privilege of meeting Srila Govinda Maharaj here personally, and you know, we can all stand and testify to his divine transcendental nature. And so hearing from him, you know, even if we don't follow everything he's saying, you know, there's a vibration there which is so purifying. It's so purifying and so uplifting and enlightening. So this is what we call darshan, right? To be seen by this great soul, such a great soul, to stand in the presence of such a great soul. So, and so this is an early video, 1989. And these videos are all being subtitled by one of our brothers, Chinmoy, who unfortunately can't join us today, but he's doing this wonderful service, and we're so grateful to him for that. Because it, you know, making our Guru's words, a message more accessible to persons who can't, you know, necessarily follow his intonation and the quotes and everything. Okay, I don't want to take away too much time from this. Anyone else, any words, or should we continue? Okay, let's go back.
That thing. And Bhagavan also said in Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Daivi Shesa Gunamoyi Mama Maya Durattaya Mame Boje Prapaddante Maya Metang Tarantite. Everything happening with connection of Maya, and Jiva soul getting the happiness or sadness, many things, but with connection of the Maya. But when Maya will go out, then our ego also will go out. And we can see the transcendental world, and there our position we will got for the service of our Supreme Lord and Supreme Goddess. And we are waiting for that day. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his song, written many things, but one very happy song, যে কবে গৌরবনে সুরধ্বনি তটে হারাদে হা কৃষ্ণ বলে কাঁদিয়া বেড়াবো দেহ সুখ ছাড়ি নানা লতা তরু তলে সপচ গৃহেতে মাগিয়া খাইব পিব সরস্বতী জল পুলিনে পুলিনে গড়াগড়ি দিব করি কৃষ্ণ কোলাহল ধামবাসী জনে প্রণতি করিয়া মাগিব কৃপার লেশ বৈষ্ণব চরণ রেণু গায়ে মাখি ধরি অবধূত বেশ গৌর ব্রজজনে ভেদ না হেরিব হইব বরজবাসী ধামের স্বরূপ স্ফুরিবে নয়নে হইব রাধার দাসী. When we will see that transcendental form of Navadvip Dham, we can understand where we are staying. Then we can say loudly, we are living in Gupta Govardhan now. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, this place is Gupta Govardhan.
Can you just pause
And
for a moment, Govinda Nandini? Just that song which our Gurudev was quoting. It's a very beautiful song. He recited the whole song, but the meaning, it's by this our Guru Bhakti Vinod Thakur. It's like a song of aspiration. Like saying, when will aspiring for the pure vision of the Holy Land? So it's like when will I see the beauty of that Holy Land? When will I see the beauty and the purity? When will I feel in my heart this deep desire? When will I roll in the dust of this Holy Land? Like along those lines. It's a very, very beautiful, beautiful prayer of aspiration. Actually, maybe we can read it. It's so beautiful. And we actually have a recording of Srila Sridhar Maharaj singing that song. Maybe we can you think I can play it over my phone? Will that work? Should we try it?
Yes, let's try.
It's so beautiful. Okay, let's see if you can hear. Let me know.
কবে গৌরবনে সুরধুনি ঘটে কবে গৌরবনে সুরধুনি ঘটে আরাধে হা কৃষ্ণ মোহরে আরাধে হা কৃষ্ণ মোহরে কবে গৌরবনে সুরধুনি ঘটে
Can you hear that more or less?
গৌরবনে সুরধুনি ঘটে আরাধে হা কৃষ্ণ মোহরে সুখধারী নানা লতা তুমি সরস্বতী জল পুরিলে গড়া গড়ি দিব পুরিলে গড়া গড়ি দিব হরি কৃষ্ণ বলা হল হরি কৃষ্ণ বলা হল হামবাসী ভাগিব কৃপার বৈষ্ণব চরণ রেণুগায়ে মাটি বৈষ্ণব চরণ রেণুগায়ে মাটি হরি অবধূত বিশেষ হরি অবধূত বিশেষ ধামের স্বরূপ শিবে নয়নে হরি বোলা ভারদাসী হরি বোলা ভারদাসী ধামের স্বরূপ শিবে নয়নে হরি বোলা
You read the translation. I'm gonna read the translation here.
Oh when will this soul chant in Gaura forest? In Gaura forest, on the Ganges banks, the holy names, Radha and Krishna, renouncing all the body's joys and drenched with all the tears I've wept amidst the herbs beneath a tree. When at some outcast's home shall I give up all thoughts of caste and beg to share with him humble prasadam and drink the water of the Saraswati? Along the banks, my voice choked with my ecstasy, I'll chant Krishna in great delight. And when will I bow down before a resident of the holy Dham and beg from him a drop of mercy? When, oh when, will I smear my body with dust from a Vaishnava's holy feet and wear the mendicant's cloth? Then I shall see no difference between the forest of Gauda and Braja, and I will be transformed into a resident of the Dham. The true nature of the Lord's abode will manifest itself to my eyes, and I will become a maidservant of Srimati Radharani.
Very, very intense prayer. Intense prayer. And just quickly, maybe I'll explain these words for those of you who aren't familiar. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what's on the screen here, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is one of the principal gurus in our lineage, and he was active in the late 1800s, early 1900s, so not too long ago. Gupta Govardhan. Now, so Govardhan is an area in Vrindavan, Krishna's birthplace, an important area in Vrindavan. So, see, it is said Vrindavan, Krishna's birthplace, and Navadvip, the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya, they are said to be non-different from each other. They are two different manifestations of the same divinity. They are both like abodes, which are platforms for displaying different moods of the Lord. So Navadvip and Vrindavan, they're considered to be non-different. And then Gupta means hidden. So it is said that each area of Vrindavan has a corresponding part in Navadvip. And so this particular area of Vrindavan, known as Govardhan, is corresponding with the place where our temple is in Navadvip, where Srila Sridhar Maharaj, the founder of our mission, the exact location where he chose to establish his temple. It's known as hidden Govardhan, hidden area of Govardhan, this special area in Vrindavan. And Aparad Banjam Pat, it means the place where all offenses are forgiven. So it's a place of very concentrated mercy. It's said that all of one's sin, all of one's offenses, they will be excused in that place. It is a place of great mercy. Okay, should we continue? Anyone have anything to bring up? Okay, we'll continue.
Aparad Bhanjan Part in Mahaprabhu's Leela. It is Aparad Bhanjan Part. That means living here one night, his all the sin, all the offenses will go. With full faith, we can live, then all will go. All offense and all sins. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Vrindavan Das Thakur said, in Bhakti Ratnakar scripture, there also we can see it. We are living in Aparad Bhanjan Part. When that day will come to us, we can see everything. Our Lord's manifestation in form of Dham. We are servicing, we are with our transcendental body can service to our Lord many ways, and that is the highest five: Shanto, Dasya, Shokho, Vatsalya, and Madhur. Madhura Ras, Madhurja Ras, it is only in Krishna Lila, manifesting very gloriously, manifesting in Krishna Lila, and Hankar for that Rasa manifesting in Gaura Lila, everything. Mane Krishna so beautiful. Krishna cannot himself imagine how beautiful am I. And when Krishna looking his face in mirror, Krishna want to kiss him. And he is very chanchal. He cannot tolerate. He need himself. But how to get? How the Madhurja inside of him, he is like mad, thinking, what shall I do? And when Krishna looking, Radharani, he is getting all the ecstasy from his transcendental form, and by his service. What Krishna wants, he is immediately presenting to Krishna that. She knows what Krishna wants and she getting ready for Krishna always. Krishna have no chance to serve that Mahashakti Radharani. And service, by the service of Krishna, Radharani getting everything and Krishna not getting that. And he is very enthusiastic to get to God, to get that. Then Krishna thinking only possible if myself be Radharani form. If I can go in form of Radharani or in Radharani's position, then I can and I can আমি পেতে পারি, I can taste that ecstasy what Radharani getting. This way Krishna took the bhav and kanti, the mood and the color, everything from Radharani. And he become Gaura Mahaprabhu. And that is very highest thing. We worshipping from far. But now our position is very downstairs. And we expecting we must got lift, elevator to go there. And already we have got connection to go there. Only necessary little strength to tolerate the speed. Krishna is very merciful for the Jiva soul of Kali Yuga. That is, he gave connection with himself. Himself means Nama, Harinam. Krishna and Krishna Nam is non-different thing. He, in form of Nam, always wants to distribute his mercy to the fallen souls. That is, we got already. Now necessary to tolerate that speed to go. This only our duty. And who cannot tolerate, he fall down. Both side, open side. Open side means every Jiva soul have freedom. That is, he not take the pillar or the stick. Then he fell down by the wind. We are so fortunate. We got birth. We got birth in this age, Kali Yuga. Especially, we have got this human body, and not only that, we connected with Krishna consciousness through the merciful devotees of Srila Swami Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. Then what fear we have? We have got everything. Now it is necessary to digest properly. No other necessity. We have got much instructions, books from Swami Maharaj and Guru Maharaj. We have heard from Swami Maharaj and Guru Maharaj many things. We are looking his associates now living in this world. They are present in this world. We are hearing from there. And we are trying to practice Krishna consciousness. As much as possible we are trying, maybe less or more. But it is not sufficient for us, no doubt. More and more necessary attachment with consciousness, full consciousness. Everything is consciousness, but fully Krishna consciousness, necessary, fully engaged with that consciousness ourselves. Many birth gone before, and maybe many waiting for future. But in this moment, in our hand, this human body, do not know how many time we have in this world, but 1 second is sufficient to the surrender of that consciousness, full consciousness. Then we must try. No other way to go anywhere or any direction. Only these directives we can follow. What inform our Guru Maharaj or Swami Maharaj or Mahaprabhu in the scriptures. Only this one directive, not much it for us. We spend before many lives with our own happiness. But this life, if we can spend for Krishna, nothing that is. Many thousand and thousand crores of crores lives gone. 84 lakhs kind of jiva souls formation in this world. Information, No, formation. Species in this world. But 4 lakhs only, Chaturlakhani Manava, mankind. And human body, conscious body, we have got, and we must use it properly. That is, Srimad Bhagavad said, Nirdeyaham addang sulabang sudurlabham plavang shukalapang guru karna dharam mayanukulena navasyateritang puman bhavabdhing notarit swatmaha. Who is suicidal man? Who is suicidal man? Now who looking everything and not taking anything? What? Not taking? This human body we have got in our hand. It is very rare to get. Many births gone. And suddenly we have got it by our karma, through our karma. Maybe good karma, no doubt. Sulabham, sulabham means easier to get. And that we got. Nirdeyaham addang sulabham sudurlabham plavang sukalpang guru karna dharam. And if you want to cross over one river or ocean, you need one ship. But this body is a ship. And that body we have got, human body. With the help of this human body, our soul can easily cross over the ocean. But who is the guide, or captain of the ship? My guru is captain. Shulabhangshu Plavangshu Karanam Guru Plavang Shukalpang Guru Karana Dharam. That from the Krishna Loka, my whole auspiciousness come and took the form of body of my Gurudev, and that I have got. And Maya Anukulena Maya Navashatiritam, Krishna, very merciful to showing our destiny through the Guru, through the scriptures, through the sadhu. And this way he is blowing this ship, helping to go to our destiny. Who not will take this chance? He is suicidal man. I cannot explain in English nicely. On destiny we must look there. Eyes of the bird. Arjun, you know Arjun's? Yes, throwing arrow. Eyes of the bird. When Dronacharya asking Yudhishthira, what you are looking? Yes, I am looking trees, I am looking yourselves, I am looking many things, and also I am looking the bird. But you get out. Another one come, and Bhim come, Duryodhan come, everybody come, and everybody failure with his examination. Then Arjun come, and Dronacharya asking, you must kill the bird, and you must throw your arrow to the eyes in bird, a bird. You get ready, Arjun? Yes, I am ready, sir. What are you looking? I am looking the bird. You are not looking the tree? Oh, no, sir. You are looking bird? What you are looking? I am looking eyes of the bird. Then you throw your arrow. And Arjun thrown and successfully cut down his head. This is our also attempt must will be this way. Many things gone in our life. We do not want to discuss that. Many things may come in our life in future. We do not want that. Now we have got the connection with Krishna and with his paraphernalia and also with his service. And this is my destiny. I must try with my full energy go to that destiny. And when I am getting all an environment helping me, then what fear for me? Maybe sometimes we fell down a little bit. That is no problem. Running, sometimes falling down. But immediate getting up and running. This is the proper action. And we take proper action for this human body and our transcendental soul, that is Jiva soul. Something we want to present to yourself, the conception of my Guru Maharaj. You are trying and you are so affectionate with me, that is, you want to hear something from me. And what I have got, I want to also give to others. It is not testable matter only himself. Only it is not a hidden matter. What I have property, you have also that property. And you are the proprietor. Everything of Krishna service. Necessary proper adjustment with all. And that is the congregational chanting. I can play mridanga, I must play mridanga. You can play kortal, you must play kortal. He can play the kanshor, he will play kanshor. Somebody can play the shankho, somebody can dance, chant, everything. Everybody can something. Then congregational chanting, we will go with a big ship to our destiny. And that is our goal. And that is called Goshthanundi Bhajan. Jai Om Vishnuvad Paramangsa Paribrajukacharya Vajjastotra Satasya Srimad Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Om Vishnuvad Paramangsa Paribrajukacharya Vajjastotra Satasya Srimad ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज की जय। प्रभुपाद से श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत शास्त्री गोस्वामी ठाकुर की जय। गुरु गौरांग गंधर्व गोविंद सुंदर जीव की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। समवेत वैष्णव मंडली की जय। समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय। कोलोद्दीप की जय। गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय। गुप्त गोवर्धन की जय। गौर प्रमानंदे हरि हरि ओम। जय श्रीपाद भक्ति आनंद सागर महाराज की जय। श्रीपाद भक्ति मधुर मोहन महाराज की जय। समागत भक्त मंडल की जय। गौर प्रानंद। Yes, if it is clear. If you understand little bit, that is very nice for me. I am trying to do something. It is coming out by the blessings of the devotee. Mahaprabhu said, you know the Atmaram Sloka, explanation of Atmaram Sloka in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Mahaprabhu explained in front of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya meanings, 18 kinds of meanings. And Sanatana Goswami heard that the Mahaprabhu explained 18 directions, meanings, and all meanings going to service to the Lord. This was. But when Mahaprabhu advised to Sanatana Goswami for preaching in Vrindavan and manifesting the Tirthas, Radha-kunda Haris, Samkunda Haris, Radha-kunda, many things he told, and Mahaprabhu said to you try to make one Vaishnava, rules and regulation books, etc., etc. Now after that, Sanatana is very satisfied, and with his every knowledge, he was very satisfied. And Sanatana Goswami said, you told meanings of Atmaram Sloka, 18 kinds meanings, and all meanings going to service the Lord. Not nirvishesh, that is savishesh. But I need to hear it. I want to hear from you again. Mahaprabhu said, I told before, that is a few years ago. I cannot remember this, that. Oh Prabhu, no, you please tell me something about that idea. I want to take that idea. Then Mahaprabhu said, I shall try with you. I do not know how much Krishna pleased to you, and it will come out from me, the explanation. But I am trying, and Mahaprabhu tried, and 61 kind of meanings come with association of Sanatana Goswami. And Sanatana Goswami is surprised. Only 18 kinds of meanings he explained in front of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya fell down in the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he was the greatest Pandit of India. And every sannyasi also respecting him as a guru. But he fell down to hear that meanings 18 kinds. And Sanatana Goswami surprised 61 kinds of meanings come out with association of Sanatana Goswami. And when he is praising to Mahaprabhu, Jo Mahaprabhu, what? He told it is impossible. Man cannot tell it. Then Mahaprabhu said, why you are praising me? Srimad Bhagavata himself Krishna. His every word is Krishna, form of Krishna. Part of infinite, part that is also infinite. A part of infinite, that's also infinite. Then Bhagavad is Krishna, his one part, one slope, one word, that also Krishna, and that is infinite. Later. But later infinite. Then it is if you want to glorify, you glorify Srimad Bhagavad, Sri Krishna. And with your association, it come out in this world. Yes, I am also feeling very fortunate myself with your association. You all insisting me to do some seva of my Guru Maharaj. And that way, it's come out with your association, something here. And this way, I am feeling myself very fortunate, and also my all goodwill and obeisance to all you at a time. And this is my prayer. You are trying and you are engaging yourself and your environment, also myself. It is very auspicious thing. Joy. Now I want to take leave from you. Wants to go.
I think in the same way that Lord Chaitanya told that to Sanatana Goswami, you are also expanding Guru Maharaj and Swami Maharaj's conception in many different ways. So that's our greatest gift.
You are telling, then I cannot ignore, but I cannot deny. You know, and you have seen Guru Maharaj, and you have got the affection of Guru Maharaj and Swami Maharaj. Then, if I had nothing, that also will come by the blessings of the Vaishnava. And when also Guru Maharaj is telling about me something to the others, I am thinking this must will come to me. If not, I am looking inside of me, but in future must will come to me. And sometimes it is I am very shy to tell you, that Guru Maharaj, when I am going to anywhere, Guru Maharaj is giving joy me. Jai Paribrajaka Jai Tidandi Swami Maharaj Sri Bhakti Govinda Maharaj teacher, Guru Maharaj is telling it. And I am with Guru Maharaj telling joy. And Guru Maharaj is telling the Jai Govinda Maharaj ki joy, then I am also telling joy. My feeling is that the Guru Maharaj is telling joy, must be joy. This way, I am adjusting everything. Then I have no fear from anything.
Tapasri Maharaj told on Guru Maharaj's birthday in Bengali that of all the Vaishnavas in Saraswati Thakur's line, the highest is Srila Maharaj. In the whole Gaudiya Sampradaya, in this time of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, highest is Srila Maharaj, leader. And that Srila Maharaj has selected as his Acharya, successor, Govinda Maharaj. And he told, therefore, I tell all the devotees openly, if you don't accept or honor Govinda Maharaj, you must fall down. Tapasya Maharaj told. And that Tapasya Maharaj, before sannyas, his name was Atulananda. Then Swami Maharaj came to the mission and wants initiation, and that Tapasya Maharaj, as Atulananda Brahmachari, he told Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, please give this young man initiation, both Harinam and Gayatri Diksha. And Prabhupada said, Harinam is all right. No. He is very good, you must give him both. So both he had that day, together. Swami Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Swami
Well,
Maharaj.
Vince Nandini, I think this is just coming to the end, right? Oh, there's still quite a bit more. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll stop then. Yeah. Actually, it's quite late here and I'm keeping everybody up. So I think we'll stop. But wow, what an amazing talk. There's so many. Actually, a lot of that is published in one of our books, Dignity of the Divine Servitor, or maybe it's Divine Servitor, one of those. And it's a very powerful, very poignant talk. Do you want to add any comments, any thoughts?
I'm just blown away. Just blown away. And it's like so beautiful to see Srila Gurudev. And that was before his first world tour?
Yeah, this is 89. Yeah, it's a few years before. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that Gurudev speaking English, like he didn't study English at all. And this is before he had that much association with English speakers. So it's, yeah, just that alone, as you say, it's pretty astounding. Yeah. And it's very poetic, a lot of his expressions there. Very beautiful. Many, many births passed before, many things happened before, many things will come in the future, but we don't care for that, we just want to keep our single pointed focus on the opportunity of this birth, what's in our hands now. So many beautiful lines. And the one that's very striking, that we already have everything. We have the connection. We just have to tolerate the speed of the journey. So hold on. We're on and he also uses the analogy of an elevator, right? We're on an elevator. We just have to be able to hold on, keep up with the speed. Very, very powerful talk.
Where is this video published?
It's on YouTube. Srila Govinda Maharaj video series, that channel. It's been made by Chinmoy Prabhu.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's all on YouTube. If you search Srila Govinda Maharaj video series, it'll come up. This channel, yeah. Okay, and Chintamani also joined us halfway through. Welcome, Chintamani. Dandavad.
Dandavad. Thank you, Didi.
Well, I guess we'll end here. Does anyone want to add any thoughts or last minute questions or anything to our panel here, qualified Vaishnava? Suvasini, do you want to add any thoughts? I see a blissful smile on your face.
No, really, nothing to add. Yeah, it's wonderful to be, hearing Gurudev, actually. That's nice.
All right, then Govinda Nandini, should we close there? Okay,
Let's close.
Jai Shri Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai, all the assembled devotees ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai, Jai Gaur Premanande. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and look forward to seeing you next time.